Did they come through, yeah?
Yeah, mate, thank you.
Have you got the sheets, James? Yeah, no, it's fine.
My contact!
What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. How are we doing, everyone? What do we think to that then? Hopefully that is a sign of things to come. Thank you, bro.
What's up, everyone?
How we doing? How we doing? What is it? That was good, right? I was not expecting a Nurmagomedov KO. Now this is gonna be just as violent, in my opinion. Antigulov and Max Grishin. Whereabouts are you guys at the moment? Let me see. Right, lads. So, we are Shanghai. What's up, Shanghai? So this is our fights for today.
One down.
One down. Ooh, from sunny Wales, from Bahrain. Very cool. Metro Detroit. Oh, that peng cheese. Ah! Fuck off! You're ahead of me. Yeah, Antigulov fights just started. It is on 4:11 at the moment. Can you get that? Can hear the octagon, yeah, good. Is it too loud? Is the octagon too loud? I mean, is the commentary too loud? Because if it is, there's nothing I can do about it. But I was going to give you a nice little rundown of the card. Show you what's going on in the media room a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit.
Not a lot really going on, to be fair.
No, everybody apart from us is cage side. We were just cage side for the Nurmagomedov fight. I was not expecting to see that KO so quickly. Sounds fine. Good. Thank you, lads. Appreciate that. I think the quality should be a little bit better than usual as well. Is it? Because everyone was saying it was like fucking 420 or something. No, they are not official full Reptile masks. This mask here is a Healing Little Hearts mask. This is my mum's charity. Feel free to check it out. They go perform heart surgery on kids around the world, India, Kenya, that otherwise couldn't afford to have it. Healing Little Hearts. If you're a charitable dude, check it out. Talk to me though, boys. What are you looking forward to?
I think he looks better with hair.
Who, me?
No. Ortega.
Oh.
Even though he did it for a great cause, he does, obviously he looks better with hair.
Give me a sec, lads. How come you're wearing a mask, Mars? Are you out and about? For those asking about my mum's charity, I'll just put it here. It's very kind of you to ask for it though.
What fights are you guys looking forward to tonight anyway? Throw some out there. Oh, Owen's back in the UK, working hard.
Yeah, Owen's got a family.
Yeah, it's just us two and Dan out here at the minute.
Bold David Silva. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because he's lost his hair, he looks a bit sick. Well, he hasn't lost it, has he? He's cut it off. Hopefully he's not lost it anyway.
Plus he was, I think, because he was obviously cutting weight at that point, he probably did look a bit under the weather.
For sure.
But I'm sure when he steps out tonight, he'll probably look.
I am excited for the lone one. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be too competitive, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Me?
Not even close, bro. So that's the first round.
Yeah, we're in Abu Dhabi, we're on Fight Island.
Antigulov.
In the media room.
So this guy's from Dagestan, who's fighting right now. Antigulov's fighting Max Grishin. I'm going to read you out his little Q&A we've got for him. So, when did he start fighting? Wrestling is my national country. I started from there and then transformed to MMA. Do you have any heroes? Iman Shimayal. Typical Russian fighter here, fighting Max Grishin. Looks like a beast. Who won the first round? Do you know what? I'm chatting to you guys, so I wasn't watching. How about that Bob fella calls you ribs? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny to be fair. When will what stuff start? What are you on about? So, I'm just going to give you a little rundown of the prelims. So, Saeed Nurmagomedov, Mark Dearly, he's down, bantamweight bout, he's one down, Saeed Nurmagomedov. So now we're on the second round of Antigulov and Max Grishin, and Antigulov seems to be, he's got that Dagestani handcuff, and oh no, it's not anymore. Typical positions. If you're not watching the fights, you've got a Russian on the back of a non-Russian. Yeah, the fights are on. We're 2 fights into the prelims. It's a little bit of an earlier card today, which means we should have a bit of a, say, earlier night, but not really.
Due to the boxing, maybe?
Oh yeah,
Lomachenko fight.
maybe it is due to that. So after this we've got Faraz Zaim and Jamie Malarkey in a lightweight bout. But this is looking good at the moment.
Actually, yeah, it is a nice time to be fair in the UK. I mean, it's only 20 to 10.
Is
It'd
it?
be a good time to watch it, yeah. Your Max needs to charge.
It is 20-1 here. So again, it's switched up now. I mean, I've just looked up and looked down, and there's literally the exact same position, but the other way around now. So how are we doing, guys? Is there a specific fighter that you want to know a lot about? Because I've got my research papers here, and I can fill you in a little bit. Ooh. So so far this is the longest fight.
Winner of main gets a title shot. Ooh. Featherweight against Volkanovski.
Could happen.
Who would you rather see? Zombie against Volkanovski or Ortega against Volkanovski?
I want to see a Zombie.
Yeah, I want Zombie to win tonight.
Yeah, me too. Team Zombie here. Don't know if we can say that, but too late. Talk to me about Gamrot. Alright. Okay. And Cutaladze. Hey, that's a nicer way of spelling it for me. Thank you. Cutaladze. So Gamrot. Have a guess how old we think Gamrot is. Chuck your guesses in there and I'll let you know. Gamrot's a southpaw fighting out of Poland. His trainer is Mike Brown. I'm confused by that now.
That's a nice picture, Jack.
This is his UFC debut as well. So Gamrot's making his debut here against Cutaladze. Gamrot started training when he was 19, and he's actually a 2-division champion for KSW. Who knew that? Antigulov. John Gooden's calling him Antigulov. So, also, Gamrot's idols and heroes. This is an interesting one. Gamrot's hero is Joanna Jacek and GSP. And Grishin's doing a pounding, and that's a strange stoppage.
Grishin with the win.
That was weird. Grishin's just TKO'd Antigulov by punching his hands. Oh my god.
That was
it's not great.
Controversial, that one.
Let us know what you think about this stoppage. I'm not a fan of that. It literally just punching his gloves.
3 seconds left as well.
3 seconds left. Who's the ref? Is that Richie? What's his face? That's not a fantastic finish, DC. Right, well.
It's just strange because the ref
that was
probably
weird,
could have
wasn't it,
given him
Joe?
that 3 seconds.
Definitely could have given him them 3 seconds. DC saying it's a good stoppage. Maybe I'm missing something. What do you guys think? Good stoppage? So Jamie Malarkey.
He looks like Forrest Griffin, doesn't he?
He does look like Forrest Griffin. Looks like Forrest Griffith's son. Weird stoppage, man. Weird stoppage. Give us a second, special spoiler. Are we really ahead? Are we proper ahead of you, lads? DC is just starting his interview now, so let us know how ahead we are. It's going to be hard, that. Not sure who these new refs are.
It's a fair comment, why didn't he just move? But at the same time, there's 3 seconds left.
So we're just about to hear what Grishams thinks. I mean, he wasn't intelligent defendingly himself, to be honest, but he did throw a jab. The ref didn't ask, I need some action, or he didn't ask Antigulov for anything, he just watched, which is, don't know about that. Can you imagine if Gaethje won against Khabib from a stoppage like that? Feels like we're in the fucking desert, mate, not Spain. And we are in the desert. So Jamie Malarkey next, and Fares Zaim.
I'm gonna grab a quick bite. Do you want to?
Alright, thanks mate. So next up is Jamie Malarkey and Fares Zaim. Do you know what? So Zaim has only had one fight in the UFC, and it was at UFC 242, and he lost 3-round unanimous decision to Don Madge even. Fucking hell, my reader. I'm dyslexic, lads, yeah, so 60 seconds ahead. Sheesh. So I'll give you a little bit about Fares Zaim, who's coming out. His nickname is the Smile Killer. He's 23 years old. He's 6'1" and 155 pounds. So he's got a slim structure. Shout out to my slim G's. He's from France as well. Now France have just legalised MMA, so we've seen an influx of French fighters coming out into every promotion. Bellator, UFC. I mean, we've got French fighters anyway, but more so than ever we've seen that. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he trains mainly in wrestling and grappling. Professional MMA record of 10-3. He's coming out against Jamie Malarkey. So Zaim started at the age of 12. His brother got him into mixed martial arts. The Smile Killer. So he's actually a French kickboxing champion, as well as training lots of wrestling. Base heroes are Khabib Nurmagomedov and John Jones, so I think you can see both of his styles together. So when I mentioned that he's heavily into wrestling, he's also a K1 champion. And to be in the UFC has been a lifelong goal of his. Seems like a smart guy as well. He's studied, he's got a degree. His favourite techniques to look out for in this fight from the Smile Killer Zaim. If he was on the floor, I'd watch out for the triangle, and I'd watch out for some elbows. I did drop Mark Goddard, but I dropped him with an eye poke. Schmello, everyone. If you want to see Mark Goddard talking about how I dropped him, sorry, I just got distracted there. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, Mark Goddard. So I'm going to see if I can Sorry, I'm being distracted again because I think one of my stories got blocked because of some music. Pathetic. So yeah, I dropped Mark Goddard with an eye poke. His eye was bleeding. To be honest, I felt really bad. I was just stood on a tyre. I've got the clip of it on my Instagram. I don't know how exactly to. So I'll put the clip in here. What you on about, Chris? Not sure exactly what you're on about, mate. Let me see if I can open WhatsApp web so I can share you this clip of Mark Goddard talking to me, or talking about how I dropped him with an eye poke. So it's actually 1-1 now. What you have to? He's choking on his food.
No, his geezer's walking past coughing like.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
It's weird that we're in a world now where someone coughs, you're like.
Right. Hang on, lads. UFO. I've got a funny gif here that you're going to see. I don't want you to judge me on, Oscar.
I won't judge you, mate.
It's not loading, thankfully.
Are you on the Wi-Fi? Have you got Ethernet?
This is my impression of girls on Instagram.
Ooh. I'd do it.
Right. Check this out. If you, I've just thrown it into the comments. I've thrown this into the comments for you to check out me and Goddard chatting about when I dropped him with an eye poke.
Harris.
So it's actually 1-1 now. He suplexed me into the sea. I dropped him with an eye poke. And his eye was literally bleeding as well. It was actually quite scary. He went to take me down and I just went like that, and my thumb went really, really deep into the back of his fucking head, to be fair. What, you're good with what? That stoppage?
No, like so the first two fighters are both Russian. Like, do we want them to, all of us interview them, or just let the Russians do it?
Yeah, I'm not bothered.
I don't think any of us are.
No. Unless you guys have got any questions to ask. If you guys got any questions to ask Saeed Nurmagomedov and Max Grishin, then maybe I'll ask them.
No, so like the Russians could just have them, and we can.
But check out the link I've just sent you. Goddard explaining about getting his eye poked. It's pretty funny as well. Jones would be proud. How are we doing anyway, lads? We all good? So, I think I've just filled you in on Zayn. Here's Saeed Nurmagomedov. Might as well turn it round here. So Saeed. Yep, Saeed Nurmagomedov coming through. Have you guys got any questions to ask?
So congratulations, I believe the fastest win
Saeed.
of your career, if I'm correct. How are you feeling after an amazing win like that?
Поздравляю, по-моему, если я не ошибаюсь, я самый быстрый. Это самый быстрый победа в всей карьере. Как ты себя чувствуешь? Спасибо большое за поздравления. Я себя чувствую очень хорошо. Особо не пришлось нам вывозить. Да, это у меня самый быстрый бой, можно сказать. Thank you. I feel great and I didn't have to do much. And yes, you're right, this is my fastest win.
Which YouTube upload, you
How
plonker?
many seconds is that?
51 of them.
Seconds. Nice.
I obviously the last time was a little bit disappointing result for you. So what was the focus between then and now that you felt you needed to change?
Последний бой был не очень... Поражение было. И какая подготовка была на этот бой?
На этот бой, на прошлый бой у меня, если говоря, плохая подготовка была.
No,
Я
Benjamin.
травмировался, хрустнул ребро, повредил хрящ. И, можно сказать, весь лагерь я без борьбы сделал. Только спарринги, легкие, без борьбы. И там лапы бил, бегал. Неполная подготовка прошла. И то я бой хорошо показал. У меня больше было попаданий, больше концентрированных ударов. Просто в конце он меня сбил.
Khalid got
Я смотрел статистику после боя.
COVID.
Не знаю, почему отдали ему победу за последний тейкдаун, может. Посмотрите, кому интересно.
My last camp for my last fight wasn't good. Not a lot of people know, but I had a cartilage break in between my ribs. So most of the camp I didn't wrestle. All I did was a back work and light running and stuff. But then, even then, I watched my fight after, and then statistics. And I think I still won. And I don't know why they gave it to another guy. Maybe because of the last takedown. I believe I won.
Fair enough. So tonight you go in there, you hit him with the left hand. Once you dropped him, did you know you could finish the fight right then, or were you still, a little uncertain?
С левой, когда ты попал сегодня, и потом, когда он упал на пол, ты знал, что уже все, сейчас ты его завершишь, или ты еще не осознавал, что уже конец близко?
Не, я когда попал на мою боковую, я не подумал даже, что он чуть потерялся. Он пошел на этот момент, и я уже хотел запрыгнуть на гильотину.
It's a bit fuzzy.
Душить его
Fucking
начать.
sound, yeah.
Надо кричали, типа он пропустил, бей его. Я 2 раза, по-моему, ударил снизу правой рукой и уже начал добивать его, не стал упускать возможность.
Yeah, when I got him with a left hook, he shot for the legs, and I was trying to. I was thinking of actually doing a guillotine.
Appreciate it, bro.
And then I heard my corners saying, "No, you heard him. Just keep punching." And threw a few punches from the bottom. He fell, and I finished.
There is a lot of noise off that
Last thing for
mic.
me, what's the plan now? I mean, after a quick win like that, are you wanting to fight again shortly? Take some time off? What's the plan from here?
I'll explain after this.
Сейчас так быстро ты выиграл, что ты хочешь отдохнуть или хочешь сразу вернуться?
Я бы хотел сразу подраться. У меня до конца года хотел бы подраться. Можно было и сейчас, на следующей неделе тоже подраться, если будет возможность. Посмотрим. А так до конца года, в декабре, в конце декабря, начале января готов.
Ideally, I would want to return end of December, beginning of January. But honestly, I'm ready to fight and make somebody for the next while on the island.
Were you expecting Mark to come out that aggressive when you?
Well, now you say that, no. But that's what I heard.
Я ожидал, что Марк твой получает выиграл, что он так агрессивно начнет бой. Ты ожидал это?
Я ожидал, я думал, он будет сразу бороться. Он обычно первых раундов нападает и уже после первого, второго, третьего из них уже садится. Я к этому и готовился, я много боролся, Я знал, что он будет первый раунд нападать, будет бороться. Выключать. Я так и знал, что он будет первый раунд на меня нападать, и я готовился к этому. Я не ожидал, что он сразу ляжет.
Thanks, Sick Creature.
From the beginning. So yeah, I was kind of surprised that he wasn't. Yeah, he usually wrestles first round, comes out hard, wrestles, and then gradually goes, like, his performance goes down in the later rounds.
Sorry, SY7. Didn't mean to scare you. Maybe that's a bullshit rumor then, but I didn't want to ask him in case.
You're allowed to take it.
Not straight away, I think. Not for the first fight.
They've got a few of them.
Where are they?
Like if a fighter comes and just picks it up in the UFC.
Yeah, true, I guess. Yeah.
They do, like,
But the
hey,
fighter didn't.
See how you just fought for me? Put the hat back on the fucking table.
But the fighter didn't.
Huh?
The Vlad wants it.
Oh, does he want it?
I don't know.
This angle makes me very fat.
Yeah, you just ordered from the UK. We send it out to you, dude.
I just took a look at your website, boys. Fucking very impressive what the Reptile brand is.
Yeah, that's thanks to Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout
why
out
isn't
to
that
Owen.
life not doing half of this shit?
Yeah. How did you meet and go? Not that you probably want to speak about that now, but.
With who? Oh no, I don't think we even had a meeting yet.
Oh, okay.
It's getting pushed back.
Yeah, it's all thanks to Owen. Shout out to Owen. Send Owen some love, everybody, because he's the man. He's the man.
I'm gonna get a Monday morning, I think. Where can you get a haircut? Over at the Radisson.
You can get a haircut on Fight Island.
Yeah.
Damn, I've just been looking for one as well.
Who has?
Me. Joke.
I get. I'd say they'd give you a discount. You gonna come in? I'll go on Monday. Yeah. I'm gonna get the fucking just do the Peaky Blinders look. You know what I mean? Fuck with
Get a
lads.
haircut and then hire some jet skis.
There you go.
Although, don't know. Maybe that's
What do you mean, Dean? What were you saying, brother? What was the shout out that you wanted? Or what did you even want? But here we go with first round of Ziam and Malarkey. So far I've been quite happy with the pace of these fights. I've been finishing at a decent time. I can't see these tweets though. Who's just tweeted?
It's just Mario Lopez. You know Mario Lopez?
Sure, yeah,
Saved
Mario.
by the Bell?
Yeah, Mario, I know Mario.
Oh, Big M! Big ML!
What site does this bloke work for? He works for Conor McGregor's site.
TheMacLife.com.
TheMacLife.com. Thank you, Dean. Appreciate that, bro. So as I was saying, I was telling you a little bit about Zaim. His heroes are Khabib and John Jones. He's a K1 champion, but one of his favourite things to train is wrestling. So we should see a nice variation of fighting against Mr. Malarkey. I mean, it looks like it's going that way at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love the name Malarkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit of a malarkey.
What's all this malarkey then? So you know,
Do you ever-
you're on a beach.
Do you think he's ever been around when someone said that?
I would.
What, a bit of a malarkey?
I would wait. I would
Yeah.
wager he's heard his entire life.
Yeah.
Every time he's in the public, you know malarkey.
It's like my name, Mystery. Oh,
Yeah,
you're a
maybe.
mystery, you are, ain't you? Proper mystery.
It's like my name at school. They called me Oscar Willie.
Oscar Nons.
The nonsense came much after school.
Where's malarkey from?
Where's Owen these days? Owen
only a Brit,
is
like-
with his family.
I would-
Yeah.
He's back in England,
Don't know.
being Dad of the Year,
Exposing myself, yeah.
being full Reptile employee. I was going to say of the year, but my ego has stalled me. Ooh. But no, Owen's great, man. He's absolutely killing it. Website design, t-shirt design. He's got it all, man.
What's his first name?
What do we think to these stickers? This one here, Dana White's martial arts tournament. This is a specific Fight Island sticker and design that we are selling on Full Reptile. This is me and Mr. Hardy enjoying a large portion of herb. Danny Trejo tacos, come on.
Danny
Fish
Trejo, have you met
tacos?
him?
No, but
Very, very short.
yeah, I've
Shorter
heard.
than me.
I've heard. I've been to his taco joint there.
Was it
Yeah, man, they
was
were
it
great.
Tacalicious?
It was.
We have a fight at that.
We do have a fight, Max Grisham.
Yes, congratulations on your victory tonight. Obviously, you came up short in your debut, but it was a heavyweight. Did you just kind of write that off as it didn't count, or did it weigh heavy on you?
Hello, how everybody. Sorry, my English not very well, but I need translate this guy, you know. Please.
Поздравляю тебя с победой. Конечно же, первый бой не удался, но он был в чужах. Как на тебя это повлияло, типа, ну,
Спасибо за поздравления. Очень рад быть частью команды UFC. Поверьте, это надолго. Я чувствую себя как дома. Чувствую эту заботу. Это был шанс получить контракт с UFC, и я вышел на супер короткое уведомление. Если бы у меня был хотя бы лагерь, поверьте мне, Фигурку я победил бы в таком формате.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be part of the UFC family. I feel that warmth. And my last fight was just because it was a contract. You get a 4-5 contract, and obviously I had to take it. And I didn't have any training camp. It was a very short notice for me. But trust me, if I had any sort of camp, I would finish the book.
So tonight, you said you knew everything about Gatsimura coming into the fight. Did he surprise you maybe that he was as patient as he was and not really, really aggressive towards you?
Ты говорил, что ты как бы ничего, все знаешь о Антигуе, все его минусы. Ну, чем-нибудь вообще тебя удивил?
Да, Гаджимурата я знал давным-давно и отслеживал его карьеру с тех времен, когда он был чемпионом другой локальной организации. Он удивил стойкостью и тем, что словил кучу моих острых локтей, топоров и держался очень хорошо.
Yes, I knew him for a long time in a local MMA scene in Russia. He surprised me by being tough and not quitting early from my elbows. My elbows are like axes, so they're short.
Very nice. The stoppage, it's not your call, it's the referee's call, but very little time left in the round. He had his arms up. Did you think the stoppage was a good call or maybe a little early?
Ты соглашаешься с остановкой?
Я не могу спорить с мнением судей, но если бы это не была остановка в конце второго раунда, это была бы остановка в начале третьего раунда.
I'm not going to argue with the judges, referee's decision, but if that finish didn't come at that moment, it would come in the third round, for sure.
Fair enough. And obviously a big moment for you. You got your first UFC win. What's next? Do you want to fight quickly? You want to take some time off? Is there a name? What's next for you?
Следующее.
Спасибо, что спрашиваете меня о моем будущем в UFC. Мне нужно время. Этот год был максимально сумасшедший для меня, для моей карьеры, для моей семьи. Думаю, что я буду готов к новым вызовам в конце февраля, начале марта. Возьму паузу. У меня есть пару фамилий, с кем бы я хотел встретиться в октагоне UFC. Следите за моими социальными сетями.
Thank you for worrying about my future. I appreciate it. And I would love to come back in February or March. I want to spend some. I had a very rough year, exhausting year, so I want to spend some time with family. And I want to come back in February or March. I also have names that I would call out, but you get to know that if you follow me on social media.
So you're after you leave, you're gonna call out your opponent, your next opponents on social media, which.
В социальных сетях мы узнаем, что какие у тебя будут, кого ты вызовешь, какие имена.
Да, конечно, следите за моими социальными сетями. Подписывайтесь сами и подписывайте всех своих фолловеров.
Yes, stay tuned. Follow me and tell everybody you know to follow me on social media. And then yes, stay tuned. I'll definitely throw some news.
Given the last fight was on such short notice and was at heavyweight, you said you can't do it, finished you were. Did you almost treat this as your actual UFC debut?
Потому что ты говоришь, что если у тебя какой-то лагерь был бы, ты бы финишировал, легко прошел бы Тигуру. Чувствуется ли, что вот этот бой, твой второй бой, как дебют?
Да, разумеется, я спустился в свою природную весовую категорию. Я считаю, что хоть мне по контракту оставалось 3 поединка, я считал, что это новый контракт стандартный. И можете еще один бой прибавить к контракту.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's the fresh contract. I feel like it's a debut, and yes, I had a shady camp. So yeah, I do kind of treat this second fight as my first fight.
Thank you, guys. Any question? No.
What's up, boys? Just the post-fights, bro. Post-fight interviews.
Stop at Aaron when you get a chance.
Some weird food today. It's like lasagna, but it's like one layer of pasta, and underneath it is peas and carrots. But we'll give it a go, yeah? John Phillips is up next. Jung-Young Park. What do we think to the Welsh fighters coming into the UFC at the moment, from the likes of Jack Shaw, Phillips? One of them's just left for Bellator, actually, Brett Johns.
Hopefully Mason Jones will be in there soon as well.
Yeah, Mason Jones as well. I don't know if you guys know Mason Jones. Do you guys know who Mason Jones is? Cage Warriors? Need to get them gains, yeah?
Smells good, that.
Don't taste that great, it's like... Phillips is good. Phillips is good. Obviously his last fight was against Khamzat Chimaev, so... So, funny story. I'm sure you've all seen... Have you guys seen the video of Khamzat and DC? They were wrestling last night. I just happened to be having dinner right next to that, so I was watching them do that for ages. For some reason, it just didn't come across me to video it. Felt like I might get told off, but I didn't. I just watched it. You know Jimmy. Stop the They need some Tabasco here. So Zaim, this is going into the third round. What we saying, lads? Who's watching this fight? We are rolling. We're live, aren't we, man? Never not rolling in every sense. If we ain't rolling spliffs, we're rolling on the camera. Just caught myself. Sorry you guys have to watch me eat. Looks disgusting, doesn't it? So it's a close fight here. What was crazy? You're not ahead of me. So I aimed this shot. This looks like a real tight match.
Both scrambling pretty well.
Sorry, Tom. So I'll put it away now. I'm gonna get some more, put something different because that's meh. Do you know what I am gonna get actually? Dan's calling the fights, you plonker. Yeah, Jamie, here's a question for you then.
Who wins the Jimmy Crute fight and why do you? Well, I might not pick Jimmy, but I do pick Jimmy. I think Jimmy's just. I was speaking to Sam Greco and Dan Kelly, who are in his corner, and they just seem like they've got a really good setup there, and some really good guys coming out of that part of the world right now. So I'm going to go with Jimmy Crute. I think it'll be a good fight though. Modestus is good, coming from Cage Warriors. But yeah, Jimmy Crute. I think Jimmy Crute. Strong guy, up and coming. And like I said, he's got a great corner behind him. Sam Greco and Dan Kelly. So, but what do you think, old school online? Do you think Jimmy Crute or do you think Modestus?
Have you guys played the new UFC game? I was knocking everyone out, all the media lads last night. MMA fighting got knocked the fuck out.
Loma or Lopez? I can't really knock back Loma, man. Lomachenko is different kind of class.
Come back in 6 hours then. For what, Chris? For the war rooms, or for the podcasts, or what specifically for? I'll add it. I'll write it down though. Thank you for your advice. Oh, it's garlic hummus.
Exactly, old school. Sam Greco and Dan Kelly, they're really cool guys.
Chris, just to butt in if you're writing, you keep saying YouTube uploads. But we can't, we use the lapel sometimes. But okay. Behringer XM8500. I'll look into it, mate. Appreciate your advice. We're not using a mic now at all because we got our H6 Zoom connected into the UFC audio so that we can
record the interviews for you
record
guys
the
to
proper audio for the post-fight interviews. So every time we're turning around and showing you the interviews, we're recording that properly with proper audio, and that's what Jamie's just editing right now.
Mm-hmm. It will be up shortly. Bear with the export and upload time, but you'll be able to watch all these interviews in full. Someone else is coming in, so one sec.
And you can see Jamie's editing his post-fight interview.
No one's coming in, panicking, no reason.
As you can see, our audio is actually hooked into there and that. That's what he's doing. So So this stream is just because we can. We do need to get another H6 soon though, so that we can have 2 sets of audio. So when I go off to do an interview and Jamie might be in media day like the Claudio Silva one, I can actually use a proper mic. Like I say though, we're learning. We'll get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards and all 3 seated the same, 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, the Smile Killer.
What do we think to this then? So you're 60 seconds behind me. I don't know if you can hear. It does feel like there's a lot of opportunity, Ben, to make some behind the scenes content. At the same time though, we are so busy doing stuff and then editing and then exporting and then uploading, and the exporting and the uploading can take 6 hours out of your day because of the shit internet.
It's terrible.
So it's like when we're working and we're working till like 2 AM. And when we're having our days off, we have our days off as well. I guess you just work hard, play hard. But if you love the UFC, you love the brand, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here. Like, working even till 2 AM, it's a pleasure. I'm editing shit that I fucking will be watching on YouTube religiously. So, no complaints.
Congratulations on the big victory, Favorite.
So we got John Phillips coming up now. Zayn. So after the John Phillips fight, we're gonna cut the stream, and then we'll be back after the Claudio Silva fight. I mean, maybe I can leave the stream going and just cut the audio. I don't know. What do you guys want? Tell me what you guys want. If you want, I don't know why I'm whispering, because I'm not actually whispering. I'm just speaking at a normal. I feel like I'm speaking at a normal volume, to be fair. Maybe I am whispering a little bit. I don't want to bother other people around me. I guess I'm nice like that, mate. Yeah, I will do, Joe. But if you guys want this stream to just stay till the end of the prelims, then let us know. But if you're happy with it cutting after the John Phillips fight, and then we come back for the last couple of interviews, that'd be cool. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, mate. I just want to know what you guys want there, as that's the most important thing to us. I'll be back in 2 secs. I'm just going to the toilet. Jamie is recharging batteries.
Be with you in a sec.
Let me just tell you what Jamie's doing. Alright, he's not doing anything that interesting actually.
If you do want to know, I was charging some batteries up so I don't run out on the audio. And only you guys are going to, well, I'll definitely suffer, but you guys are going to suffer. Cute Bengal, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that again, to be fair. That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Cheers, official modern. We are enjoying ourselves, but we do enjoy talking to you guys as well. It's pretty cool. It's nice to have you guys as company. Throwing out some questions, some disses. What time is it here? It's currently 1:30 in the morning. So it's getting late. It's not too bad at the minute. Hanging in there. But we've been trying to get into a routine on the day before fight day, so we're not crashing at like 3 in the morning. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that fight, to be fair. And then Dan and DC both said they both had the stats in front of them and they couldn't tell really who won that fight. So I think it was pretty close. Is the main event on? It will be, not for a while. We've still got, well, John Phillips is up next, then against Jung Young Park. I think this will be a pretty good fight, to be fair. I'm looking forward to this one. Hopefully John Phillips gets the win. Then Gillian Robertson against Poliana Bateo. Then Gamrot and Kutateladze. That'll be pretty good. Looking forward to that one. And then I think there'll be a little break, and then the main card starts, and then so I don't think you're looking. I think the main event will probably be maybe about 4 AM, I think. Oh no, not 4 AM. Don't know. Depends how the fights go. But I think they're trying to finish before the boxing starts, to be honest. On the main event, I've got Zombie. I like Zombie. Not that I don't like Ortega, but yeah, Zombie's a cool guy, and I'd like to see him win. Yeah, exactly. We've got a while till the main event, main card. Sorry. But definitely, like I said, cute Bengal. I think Zombie's gonna get the win. I'd like to see him win. I think it'll be a good fight, though. I don't necessarily think there'll be a knockout unless something. Sorry, they're just showing Zombie against Frankie Edgar at the minute. .10:30 in the UK, yeah. It's a good time to watch the fights. Usually they're on a bit later than that, aren't they? What's my all-time favourite UFC card? Well, I'm going to say, since I've been working in the media at UFCs, I think my favourite card probably was, well, for different reasons. In terms of fights, I think the BMF card was pretty good, and UFC 239 was Jones Santos. That was our first big UFC event in Vegas. That was great. Obviously, Masvidal got that knee against Askren. But in terms of my favourite card, just because of the content we got and everything as well, we had a chance to get into the UFC PI in Vegas. We made some great content with Sean O'Malley, Max Griffin, and Zhang Wei Li. Some of those videos are still available to watch as well if you guys want to check them out. But that was UFC 248, and that was Zhang versus Joanna, which is still probably my favourite fight of all time. So yeah, that was great. What's Oscar laughing at? You doing, man?
All good.
But yeah, UFC 248 was wicked.
I mean, this is probably the best walkout song. Mobb Deep. I'd definitely... Who's walking out to Mobb Deep?
John
Nobody.
Phillips. Oh no, is it just on?
Hamzat is in the back with John Phillips.
That's pretty cool.
They just showed some footage, I don't know if you're watching, but they just showed some footage of Hamzat Chimaev with Phillips. Obviously Phillips just fought Chimaev. Phillips just fought Chimaev, got beasted, and in the back, Chimaev was just with John Phillips, helping him come up with some stuff. Looked like very cool. Betting tips. You don't want to take my advice, but if I was to do a what's it called? What's it called when you do? Oh, it's gone. What the fuck is it called? When you bet?
Accumulator.
Accumulator. That's the one. If I was to do an accumulator from here.
Sorry, it's 1:30 in the morning. My brain.
Yeah, it is 1:30 here.
Can't bring out words that easy.
Don't know where that came from. I'm gonna go Youngjung Park, Gillian Robertson, Kutaladze, Thomas Almeida, Claudio Silva, Modescus, Caitlin Chikugian, and the Korean Zombie. That would be my bets. So, Youngjung Park, Gillian Robertson, Kutaladze, Thomas Almeida, Claudio Silva, Modescus, Chikugian, and the Korean Zombie.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say Jungyun Park, to be fair, on that one as well.
So this is Jamie's accumulator. Who's overrated? Chimaev ain't overrated.
Gillian Robertson in the next one. I'm gonna go for Gamrot. He looks pretty good. And then in the main card, I'm gonna go for Jonathan Martinez. And then Claudio Silva for sure. Then Jimmy Crute. I'm gonna go for. I do like Modestus, but yeah, I think Jimmy Crute's technically a little bit better. And then I'm gonna go. I do like Jessica Andrade, but Chikagian I think will take that one. And then Zombie.
No, we didn't forget Guram. I said Guram. I just said Kutaladze.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was given an ultimatum. Very interesting, right? When I was talking to her, so I'm not sure why, but Din Thomas, I think it's something to do with Din Thomas. Din may have left American Top Team, and he's basically bought a house. Jose Shorty Torres is living there, and Gillian Robertson is training out of Din Thomas's house. So they gave her an ultimatum of which one you want to do, and she's decided to stick with Din. So she's been training out of Din's house, which is really interesting. She just got given a black belt whilst here in Fight Island as well. That's on Din Thomas's Diaries on UFC YouTube if you want to watch that. So I didn't know that, but Dan's just said on the commentary that Jung Young Park is going to go for a submission. He's going to try and get a submission against John Phillips. Now, I don't know if that's because he's watched Khamzat Chimaev and he thinks he can do something similar. I'm not sure.
And he's come out to Rocky music, which is pretty cool.
He has come out to Rocky music. Jung Young Park come out to the Rocky.
What's your favourite Rocky film, if anyone's interested?
Yeah, I think so. So, Din doesn't see himself as a coach per se. Din says he sees himself as a doctor. So if you've got a problem or maybe you're not like, your triangle's a little bit off or something like that, that's where Din comes in, according to Din. So he likes to see himself as a bit of an MMA doctor. So when you see is Woodley training with him, yes he is, he's in his corner, but yeah, that's it really. What time is what fight? I'm looking forward to this one. I really have no idea how it's going to go. He does seem a bit sus, eh? That reminds me, has anyone here played Among Us? Anyone here like the game Among Us? Because I've been playing that in my bedroom on my phone quite a lot. I like that game, it's pretty cool. So we've just started John Phillips, Jung Young Sung. So I know all the Welsh boys will be up watching this, Jack Shaw, Richard Shaw. Rizla, to be honest, Jimmy, I'm not that into Raw. I don't know why.
Adds like 5 minutes to your smoking time.
Jamie says it adds 5 minutes to your smoking time, but
Which I do enjoy.
I am the imposter. So like Dan said at the start, we're going to be looking out for Jung Young Sung to take a submission on John Phillips. Like I said, I'm not sure if that's because he's seen Khamzat Chimaev do it with ease and he thinks he can do that, but it looks like it's going that way. Phillips is holding on. Good control here by Jung Jung Sung. Why am I saying Jung Jung Sung? Where the fuck has that come from? I literally just made that name up.
It's because Zombie's name is Chung Sung.
Yeah, I just mixed Jung Jung Park with Korean Zombie's name. Sorry lads, surprised no one noticed that. Jung Young Park. So he's got the back. Oh god, this is a very similar fight to Khamzat Chimaev. Let me watch this for 2 seconds, lads. Very, very familiar position for John Phillips on Fight Island, like John Gooden said. Can he get out? Yeah, a few people have brought CBD. I I ain't messing around with that shit here though.
One, two, test. Hey.
So Phillips needs to survive for a minute and a half in this position. Ooh, nice scramble, but still giving his back. Chookagian is not beating Andrade. Mate, I got a prediction on that. I think Chookagian's going to knock her out with a knee. Her height, the way she rushes forward, she circles. Chookagian will just manage range. And I think when she bum rushes her, she's going to get a good knee to the face. That's my prediction. If I'm right about that, I'm going to be gutted. I think someone's coming in. Firaz. No, not Firaz. Faraz Zaim. I think he's kicking off, he wants a Coke. I think you should definitely subscribe to Fight Pass. Fight Pass is fucking sick. Every MMA fight ever is on, well, on the UFC, Cage Warriors. They're just amazing grappling bouts, loads of K1 fights, loads of montage episodes.
UFC win,
get on
big
Fight
moment in
Pass.
your career. I know you're tired, but what's the emotion like for you right now?
You know, I'm really happy because I train hard. I work hard with my team. Thanks my team on the UFC victory. I'm so happy. Thanks everyone here and thanks UFC.
What lessons did you take out of your first fight? Was there anything, whether it be mentally, tactically, anything that you learned from that first fight that you used tonight?
Yeah, you know, my takedown defense, like my grappling, because I know all of my opponents want wrestling with me, but me now I'm strong and I'm better. Like the first UFC and the match, I take my revenge with you.
It was quite a battle, as you said. Were you expecting it to be that type of a fight tonight?
It's a hard fight, you know. Jamie is top opponent, he's strong, but I'm better, and I know this is the fight of the night. Dana, give me $50,000, please. I need this.
Very nice. It was, as you said, fight of the night type fight, back and forth, very close. Did you know the score that you had it, or were you a little worried that maybe the judges might go?
You know I won, but I know it's close fight because he have 3 takedown. I'm better in striking, but pressure. But I won, and that's it.
Last thing for me, big moment for you, like you said, big win. What's next? Are you hoping to? It was a long time between the last fight. Are you hoping to fight sooner? Are there names that you want? What's next?
I have names. Bobby Green takes a fight. Like Hamzat says, I smash you.
That's great, Bobby.
Thanks.
Why specifically Bobby Green?
Bobby Green is boxer like me, you know. He's really strong. It's top 25 or I don't know in UFC, but I'm sure I win this with this guy.
If you did get the $50,000 bonus, what would you do with it?
You know, I think I go to USA and I train in AKA. I go last this summer in AKA, but COVID-19 closed everything, my project, but I go to AKA with $50,000.
Would you try to move there regardless of whether you had the bonus or not?
What?
Would you try to move to AKA in the future no matter what?
Yeah. If the USA was open, I go.
And then it looks like you wanted to say something into the mic at the end before they cut to the commercial. What did you want to say?
Sorry, I don't understand.
At the end, when you tried to take the mic from DC and you walked away, what were you trying to say?
I want to say, Dana, give me the bonus, please.
What do you like about AKA so much that you want to train specifically in this gym?
Because we have the top lightweight of the world, Habib Nurmagomedov, Islam, DC, Coach Javier, and I'm sure I'm go with the top. If I train with the top, I'm the top.
Nice.
Ouais.
Tu as pu montrer beaucoup plus de choses que la dernière fois. Tu as pu montrer ton clinch, le sol, les renversements, et debout, tu as pu beaucoup plus t'exprimer. Est-ce que malgré peut-être la frustration du mec, c'est un peu plus serré à la fin, tu es quand même content de tout ce que tu as pu montrer?
Je suis content parce que déjà merci mon coin, Guillaume, Smaïl et Fater. Ça y est, j'ai récupéré, je parle mieux. Jusqu'au bout, ils m'ont poussé, et jusqu'au bout, j'ai tout donné. Et je pense que c'est grâce à ça que j'ai gagné ce soir, parce que c'était vraiment serré, et c'est pour ça que je vais avoir un bonus.
On espère. Et qu'est-ce qui, le premier round, ça a été une démonstration, parce que debout, tu étais à l'aise, en clinch aussi, quand il t'a mis au sol, tu as réussi à renverser. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé qui a fait que c'était plus compliqué les deux rounds d'après?
Et je pense que il m'a surpris sur son cardio, et il m'a mis beaucoup la pression, je pensais pas. À son dernier combat, il n'avait pas du tout de cardio, je me suis attendu qu'il n'y avait pas de cardio. Et du coup, en fait, je pense que je me suis relâché, et alors que j'aurais pas dû. J'aurais dû garder le même rythme que le premier round. Pardon mon coin, je sais que... Merci les frères, je sais que vous avez voulu que je donne plus, mais j'ai vraiment tout donné.
Et là maintenant que ça y est, tu as ta première victoire à l'UFC, est-ce que tu sens une pression qui retombe là vraiment?
Oui, vraiment, il y a une pression qui tombe parce que faut pas avoir 2 défaites d'affilée à l'UFC. Et je suis content d'avoir gagné.
Bravo en tout cas.
Merci, t'es le meilleur. It's okay. Thank you everyone. You got it.
What's up, boys? Phillips is... God, this was predictable, wasn't it, to be honest? Eight seconds left. God. What happened to his eye? What happened to Jung Young Park's eye? Did anyone catch that? Anyone catch what happened to his eye?
Test, big. 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2, yeah.
He is getting manhandled by a striker.
Test.
Okay? You're doing a good job defending. That's the best guys you can defend it. You just can't do another 40 minutes on it. You know? The referee's not going to let the camera. So let's go after him. Right? You do that, please? Let's go.
It's going to be a repeat in 2 seconds, this is, man. Khabib's camp. Ooh, Khabib are in Dubai. Khabib's getting like fucking prince treatment, man, I tell you what. He only has to do 1 day of quarantine when he comes here. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Ooh. Phillips is going after it now. This is it. If we see a Phillips knockout now, this is going to be mental. just to finish off on Khabib, though, I'll tell you a little bit about what I know from hearing. Oh, for God's sake, Phillips is down. There we go. He won't be getting back up now. Anyway, better go back to what I was saying about Khabib. Khabib is staying in Dubai and is training where all the Premier League footballers go to Dubai and have their little 1 week training camps abroad. You know what I'm on about. A lot of football teams will take a week off, go train in a nice hot country, get a little bit of a break. So Khabib's actually at this facility in Dubai, just by the marina it is, and he's just living life normally at the moment. He's going to fly in by helicopter probably, and he'll only have to do 1 day's quarantine because he's Khabib. Coronavirus knows who he is, and then from there on he'll be living in Fight Island for his fight. I'm not sure when he does that. I agree, Joe. Hopefully Justin does get some similar treatment. Thanks a lot, everyone. Appreciate all of the nice comments.
Step in and stop it, because this is not intelligent defence. Even though he's not really getting damaged, and this is the kind of shots that John Phillips can take all day. So he's not fighting back, he's not doing anything.
Yeah, that was a fun podcast to film. I think you can tell, to be honest, because you can hear my fucking laugh going wild off in the background.
Less than half a round now, I don't think John Phillips feels like he's going to be able to submit
So there's 2 minutes left. Phillips is on his back. I think we know what's going to happen here, don't we, guys? That's a bit more urgency that Dan was asking for. Now he's getting his neck fucking... It's actually a bit annoying to watch, to be honest. Take me back. Yeah, that was jokes. Takes me back where? Glad you all enjoyed that podcast.
Could you have done a little bit more there? I think so. You've got to stop chaining this, scrambling together, otherwise it's going to continue to get nullified. DC is the best person to speak to this, because you put people in this position all the time.
Yeah, but then we talked about it very early in the fight. When he starts to do one thing, just continue to move. Like just go in and continue your actions. Not one person. Jonathan Martin showed that he has the ability to follow you as you get moving.
He's going to be 300 strikes if he keeps going. 40 seconds left on the clock. He's what, 20 strikes away now. 20 total strikes away from getting 300 strikes. I mean, that is not only breaking a record, that is setting a new record that's going to be very difficult for anybody to reach.
300 strikes. I see it, John Phillips does look like a grappling dummy in this game. I mean, in this fight, doesn't it? Really, Felix? That's very cool that you're here then. Not many people that are new to the sport would come and watch something like this, so respect to you, Felly. Appreciate your wanting to learn and asking questions. I hope that you continue to watch it and you do enjoy it, because it is something special.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, I mean, one of the few strikes that John Phillips threw was an elbow with Jun Yong Park on his back.
Yeah, I know. I keep mixing up my. What did I say? What did I say? Conspiracist. What names did I mix up? Hey, I ain't got a problem with mixing these names up, man. You just gotta own it. It's funny as well, I guess. And I'm not here trying to be a smart ass, trying to get them all right. I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest. I'm just trying to entertain you guys right now. I'm not doing that on purpose, obviously, but I'm dyslexic for a start. So yeah, there you go. What was I? Give me the names I was mixing up with. I know I was mixing up Jung Young Park's name with Chang Sung Jung. No way did I. Did I? There's no way I said. Did I say? Did I really say Kim Jong Un? That's funny, man. Shit, I might have to go back and find that after this stream's over.
All of them ground strikes, full takedowns, help them out there with a total ground control time of 10 minutes 11 seconds. This should be comprehensive across the judges' scorecards.
Did I? I said Kim Jong Un.
Let's get inside to Joe Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges, and all three scored 30
Kim Jong Un.
for your winner by unanimous decision.
I'm watching too much. I'm watching too much North Korea documentaries at the moment. Oh man, Kim Jong Un.
Junior Park, what a fantastic performance. I mean, he only hit you once or twice and you got that big cut. What are you thinking?
한 번만 맞았는데 어떻게 커팅 당했어? 예보 너무 세게 맞아가지고 제대로 맞았어. Correctly by the elbow and it just cut him over. You just gotta think about something else and it ain't an elbow.
I mean, you used wrestling to dominate this fight. Was that the plan coming in?
이번 작전이 레슬링이었습니까? So if you look at his ear, for the first time in his life he has cauliflower ear, and that's how hard he trains his wrestling for this fight.
Yeah, Phillips didn't have a great performance. By the looks of it, I wasn't really paying attention that much, but every time I looked at the screen, he was on the floor.
300 ground strikes. That's insane. UFC record. The UFC record, not even just middleweight anymore.
One love, conspiracy boy. I'm gonna go watch this Jillian fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool, man. Does any of you want to watch?
I wouldn't mind watching Jonathan Martinez, first one on the main card.
I'm gonna go out and watch the Jillian Robertson fight because she's about to fight Poliano Botello now. I would like to see that. I think that's gonna be a good one. Plus, I interviewed her, so I've. Kim Jong Un. Damn, that's a funny one. Thank you, mate. I will do, bro. Jamie's gonna stay here with you guys. Appreciate you staying with us as well. Hopefully it's not too boring.
Keep your mind at the gutter.
I feel like we're a bit faster on the stream this time round. Like less of a lag than before.
Down south,
I don't know what you heard about me, but you can't get a dollar out of me.
Ortega, I don't think Ortega.
Dun, 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 dun,
Uh-oh. I was just about to put a wager on that. When's John Good? Who wants to see something funny before I close off this?
Why does that say
So
encoding
John Gooden
intra-rectum?
has just legged it to the toilets for a piss. So
Where's the get? Oh, I don't want to get you pulled off YouTube, but you should fucking have the Rocky theme tune dun, dun, as he runs past.
that won't get us pulled. It would just make us not
I
get
don't know, but if the music might.
No.
Oh yeah, well, maybe. Like if you put Drake, you can't publish the video.
Yeah.
Drake and Kanye's another band.
So
So
guys,
Max Holloway did a fucking open workout.
keep a lookout because John Gooden is going to be legging it out this door any second. So the broadcaster's just got Daniel Cormier and Dan Hardy right now. John Gooden has legged it for a piss and he's about to come flying out that door. There he is. Well followed, Jamie.
What a fuck. Well followed,
Sorry,
Jamie.
everyone.
Who's up next then? Gillian Robertson with one of the greatest entrance music choices in MMA.
What is it?
By 50 Cent. I don't know what you heard.
Is it?
about me.
Is it? We was chatting to her about Macy Barber's walkout. It was like Katy Perry or some shit. Because she just stood there having to wait for Macy Barber to come out listening to Katy Perry. It's probably why she lost.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jim. I'm not a hater of Katy Perry. She's got some tunes. No?
Nah, not a fan, bro.
Firework gets you pumped. Fucking fact of life. It's like The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
John's been running into the women's toilets as well, the plonker. I don't think he's obviously doesn't give a shit, but so he'll probably be coming out for another piss soon as well.
He does piss a lot.
He does.
Apparently
apparently the guys in the truck. So when you're a commentator, I don't know if you'll notice, but the commentators will have an earpiece in their ear, and they are in communication with a truck, and this truck is somewhere outside the arena, and they sort out all the live stuff. They keep the guys on track. The guys in the truck put down wagers on how many times Gooden's gonna go for a piss. So at the moment we're on 1. Last time it was 2, but it made it out at the end of the prelims. Guy's got a weak bladder. It's what being vegan does to you.
Do you remember at the New York press conference when that guy made fun of Nate Diaz being a vegan, and he was like, "Terminator's a vegan motherfucker."
Yeah. Because I thought you were, if you're the baddest motherfucker in the world, why are you a vegan?
You know, I flew from
Were you at that?
I flew
I
from
was
Vegas to
jealous.
London, landed, got off the plane, saw they announced the press conference, turned and got back on the plane to New York. So I went from Vegas to London, back to New York, then flew back to London the next day.
You did that all at the airport?
I got home, then saw it, and went back to the airport the same day.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I stayed in New York for one night and then flew home. So it was like 10 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours.
Ugh.
It was great.
She will have to get by top 15 contender Gillian Robertson, who has quietly emerged from the Ultimate Fighter to become a dangerous threat to all her peers, thanks to 5 spectacular
Do
finishes.
you remember when Rihanna had red hair? 2008, Unana, What's My Name era?
I do.
Possibly the fittest woman in the world at that point.
Yeah. Rihanna was
Painting, you know. Wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crumpets. Don't know what that means.
I'd be ordering them. Here's Poliana Botello coming out. So I'm gonna go and watch this fight, lads. I'll be back in a mo. Yeah. I'm gonna go watch this one. See you in a mo, boys. I'll be watching on my phone, and I'll be commenting on the Raptors MMA. So watch out.
No, you see me, no, you don't, yeah? Need to get Gaz on one of these.
Bad blood in the Ortega fight.
Think there is? What? Bad blood?
Bad blood, yeah, between them.
Do you remember how he slapped his manager and that?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that big?
I do forget.
Wasn't
I
his
forgot
manager,
about
it was
that.
his rapper friend.
Yeah, but you asked him about that.
I tried my
How
fucking
did that
hardest.
go?
I tried my hardest to get him shit talking, and he was not having it.
Fair enough. At least you asked.
Gotta get them views, mate.
Mhm.
I don't like to be one of those shit stirrers, but sometimes needs must. And I felt like the Korean Zombies scrum was going too chill, so I tried to spice it up. Didn't work. I'm a fraud.
Go on the ribs. Who you guys got in this one anyway? Gillian Roberts or Poliana Bateo. I'm gonna go with that.
You're getting called out and not knowing why there was beef. Here we go. There you go, John.
That is pretty good fucking walkout song. Not gonna lie. Messi is vegan too. Maybe that's why he's so short.
I think he's my height.
Oh, Messi, he's like 5'6", isn't he?
Fair enough. I'm 5'8.5".
Yeah. Although I think he had what was it, growth?
Human growth hormone from like 13.
Yeah, sorry, Messi.
Fraud.
Although
Ronaldo.
He's probably the best footballer ever. Debatable, but
Messi is a shirt lifter.
and Lewis Hamilton. You're saying that all the successful people that are vegan. There's a lot of successful people that aren't vegan as well.
Yeah. Do you know what? You don't get many successful cannibals. That's really the one area of you just don't get. Oh, I eat you, you eat my friend. You know, you just don't get a lot of those people sort of getting real mileage in the press. Do you know what I hate? When athletes are younger than you.
Oh man. Didn't you say this the other day?
She's 25 years old.
I know.
It's what I was doing when I was 25. Well, I can't say on the stream, but it involved a rope and lubrication.
Oh. Hannibal. There's a famous cannibal. Fictional character.
I suppose he was a very successful doctor, wasn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean about the worst is when you see footballers that are like 17.
I know.
Like, damn. Got 10 years on him and he's earning more than I have in my life in 1 week.
Go on, you savage.
Cheers, Joel. It's nice to know that you like the stream. We're going to try and do these for everyone, well, every event that we're at. Pollyanna about to make it look easy. Oh.
Single. Oh. Shot and dry. No, I'm saying.
She knows where she wins this fight. She also knows that Ortega is a very aggressive striker.
Oh.
The most of that want to strike while she's trying to finish this takedown.
And Ortega said she spent a lot of time grappling this fight. If you remember last fight, she got a little fatigued and she got too many takedowns. That's something that she's used to doing.
Put him out of his memory. I think it's put him out of his misery.
Great commentary there.
Thanks, mate.
Not you. Who's your top?
Couldn't even name 5 to be honest. Although I just saw a throwback clip of Ariana Celeste like going mental when Overeem made his first weigh-in.
Oh right, they're pretty good. You know the reaction videos, the weigh-ins where they just whip the top off, or the ring goes up.
It's an art. Don't mock the
it's
artists.
An art not to show that.
Oh, nice elbow.
Looking as if she was going to try and break his strike, and that's what we saw with the left elbow. That's into the midsection.
Oh, nice knee.
Never watched Polyana fight, to be fair.
She's from Brazil. That's the insight I can offer you.
Well, I don't know her background or
Brazil.
Actually, let's have a look. You know, we've got loads of research.
It's not like you got fucking notes with you.
I know.
You
What an idiot.
bookworms. See, the trick is don't show that you're reading it off that and try and read it as natural
Of
as you
course,
can.
yeah, but this is all the research that we did. I just can't remember.
Can't even find our fucking page, can you?
Well, we've got so much research because we do so much work.
What, you making the vaccine for COVID? Got so much research, so much research.
Very, very impactful left kick to the body. But do you think the risk there, as she found out against Cynthia Calvuno, is if you come up with someone who's adept at catching the kick, you can find yourself on your back pretty quick.
And that's why you gotta set up those kicks, right? That's why you gotta throw punches to hide those kicks. Now Robertson trying to possibly tell you down. Her feet gotta be active. When she starts circling out to her left, she may be able to sit and tell you down. But just trying to wrench her down. Polyana's so strong that it's hard to finish.
Good balance as well from Polyana.
Yeah. Look at this. If Robinson starts to circle her, she's gotta circle her feet to her left, but quick, not step. It's gotta be fast, little choppy steps. And she might be able to sit and tell you down.
They've sort of been chilling here for a while.
Yeah, innit?
Oh, that was nice.
What do you think to the John Phillips fight?
Thought it was very close. Tough decision. Don't know.
It's just annoying.
It's just sad. It's sad to see when someone just like shows absolutely zero progression when they've got such an obvious flaw in their game, and it's, you know, Europeans are going to always struggle with the wrestling and stuff. Like Europeans have been training for a while anyway because they wouldn't have had that background, but you know, it looks like his only wrestling training he's done was in the fucking back with Hamza.
Yeah.
So
it's nice to see Hamza back there though.
yeah, I always enjoyed that sort of relationship with fighters, but you know, you can't. I don't know how John can take that performance and feel any way other than just devastated.
Robertson is just too well versed in the scramble, right? She's too good a grappler at the next level. Latoya went to the ball rack. She tried to move forward.
So, Mateo.
I think he looks more like Ben Rothwell than Struve.
Sounds like she's got a bit of a mixture of background. Muay Thai, boxing, wrestling.
Let me have a look at this quickly. I just really enjoy this quote. I'm training all martial arts, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, Muay Thai, so I'm ready for this fight and I'll do my best to get a win.
Of course.
Thanks, Polyana.
What else would you say? Predominantly a striker though. 6 of her last 7.
Well, I think you'd give that round to Gillian, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably. And she got that. Did she get a takedown at the end?
She did get a takedown at the end, yeah.
So 1 round to Gillian, in our opinion. Bang Bros.
No, not yours. Look, he's behind us. See, if you look on the stream, you can see what's behind us.
Yeah, I know, but it's not Bang Bros.
No, I don't think it's Bang Bros. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what he meant.
Why, Stefan?
That's why I said he looked like Ben Rothwell, not Struve.
Nah, too small to be Ben Rothwell. Not big enough beard either.
Stefan Struve is 7 foot tall. How are you going to say he's too small to be Ben Rothwell?
Yeah, but I'm talking build-wise. You never know. Stand up and have really long legs.
Struve's not got a beard, but.
No, there's that guy.
What? Oh no, it's a mask. Such a dopey cunt.
Oh, my blue beard.
Fuck off.
Would Till beat Kamzat? What do you reckon on that?
Too early to tell, mate.
But say if say if they fought next week.
Stylistically, you would say that Hamzat would be bad for Till, but Till's shown great takedown defense, and you would assume if they kept it on the feet, Till would have the striking advantage. So it's just about how legit is Hamzat's wrestling and how legit is Till's takedown defense. And that is a way of answering a question without answering a question.
I also think Till should worry a lot more about Hermansson as well, because Jack Hermansson is, I think he's a great fighter, dangerous guy as well. So I think he should be more concerned about fighting him at the moment.
Do you want to hear a prediction?
On them.
Israel fights Jan Blachowicz. They do an interim title between the winner of Cannonier Whittaker and the winner of Till Hermansson.
Say that again, sorry. Say that again. You lost me.
Israel
is
going to fight Jan Blachowicz.
What, so you're saying Israel's going up to light heavyweight?
205 pounds, yeah. We'll fight him for the title.
What, next?
Yeah. You fucking, yeah.
Okay.
Eugene, his coach
said... but Israel wants to fight Cannonier, right?
No, they said the other day, Eugene Barrowman said the other day they want to fight for 205 pound title now.
Okay.
So then I think Cannonier versus Cannonier or Whittaker versus the winner of Till Hermansson for the interim title, while Izzy fights for the 205 pound title.
So and then that encourages the John Jones fight.
And then Izzy will fight Jones in like July, and then he can move back down to middleweight to fight the interim champion.
Interesting. Is that a theory?
Yeah, I'm completely speculating, but if I was going to run a business, that's how I would do it.
Yeah.
Also, I want to take this point to say something about Darren Till. There's the videographer for MMA Junkie. His partner just passed away, and unfortunately, whatever personal issues, but he's struggling to pay for her crematorium or cremation. So John Morgan started a GoFundMe, and completely unprompted to a guy that he doesn't know, Darren Till donated like 500 quid. Just super random. Didn't say anything. Didn't say, oh, hey guys, I'm going to donate this. Just donated 500 quid out of his own volition. So a guy is not just like a legend on social media, he's obviously a fucking good guy as well.
Ooh, Disco Shrew. Sorry. But yeah, that was really nice. When you told us that the other day that Darren Till had done that, it was pretty fucking cool.
It's not an act, the guy's a cool guy.
Yeah. No, he's a cool guy, but I was just saying about But Cannonier, Disco Shrew thinks Cannonier loses to Whittaker. See, I can see Cannonier beating Whittaker, because I don't think Whittaker's the same fighter anymore that he used to be. If Cannonier wins, then Izzy stays and fights him. See, I think that as well.
What? I wasn't listening, sorry.
Comment from Disco Shrew there. Cannonier loses to Whittaker, which I think's right.
Maybe. I mean, that could work. I think Israel. If Cannonier wins impressively, Israel will fight him because Israel loves Jarrett.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, do you think whether Izzy moves up or not is based on whether Cannonier?
Well, his coach said they wanted Jan next, but I believe if Cannonier knocks Whittaker out in a round, Izzy would get like, oh yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah. I like that fight as well, Cannonier and Izzy. Cannonier's a really interesting guy as well.
Yeah, interesting. He's an odd fella.
Cool guy.
Yeah, he's alright. It's crystal, bit crystal mad.
Yeah.
The colour of the crystal will be my guide.
Gonna upset all the crystal people.
I bought a chick crystals.
Mr. already upset the vegans.
I bought a bird crystals, and now my fucking Amazon related shit is nothing but like soya beans, crystals, and like fucking cleaning your yeah, bailed out of that sentence.
I've not really been paying much attention to this fight yet again. Gillian Robertson seems like she's on top. 2 rounds to Gillian?
100%.
Cool.
I haven't heard anything, and if I had, I could answer anyway.
There's your answer.
We're just here to have fun, guys. We're here to have some banter, you know what I'm saying? Inside the place.
Well, maybe 1-1 in rounds. Mystery is watching it there, so... We are watching it, but we're also answering questions and chatting. So sorry if we're a little bit inaccurate with our predictions.
It's 2-0. I don't think 1-1.
Yeah, well, I'm going off what I saw in that last 10 seconds of that round, and then you said it was already 1-0.
The second round was easily hers because she was on mount for a good period of time. The first round I felt it was very even until she got the takedown at the end.
Gillian's give. Oh, yeah, that is a bad black eye. Jeez.
Welcome back to Fight Analyst C. Hang on, I'll tell you, really clearing it now after round number 2.
Because landed some beautiful little elbows.
It's brought to you by P3, the official protein stand of UFC.
Oh, diving for a single. Come on, work your way in.
Do you assume the potential Conor versus Dustin is a #1 contender fight for the winner of Justin versus Khabib?
It's probably be a safe assumption. Depends. I've got a theory that the Ultimate Fighter coach is going to be Michael Chandler and Tony Ferguson. Complete theory. Just would make sense to promote Chandler like that.
What, and then the winner of that?
I mean, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Interesting theory.
I just thought that Dana said they're starting to film the Ultimate Fight when they get back to Vegas in 2 weeks, and they haven't got coaches yet. So I was thinking about who could logically coach that. That seems like possible, unless they wanted to do like Rose and Wiley Zhang or something.
That'd be cool.
What?
Zhang Weili as a coach.
You're right, yeah.
I'm just a big fan.
She's very good. You could do like a US PI versus China PI.
That's cool. Yeah, I do like that.
Got bare good ideas, bruv.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Poirier Conor though. I think that'll be different, 2 totally different fighters now as well. What was it? Is it 170?
I haven't got a clue. It's not been announced.
Okay. What do you think it will be?
I haven't got a clue, mate. I think it's, I don't know. I always get really proper shady about giving my thoughts on fuck all, mate. Alicia, I think Nunes' fight is not getting the buzz because there are certain fighters who you will tune in to watch compete, but not necessarily tune in to listen to them talk. I think Chris Cyborg is another example of that, where you want to watch her fight because she's obviously such a savage and she's a great fighter, but you don't necessarily want to listen to like all of her pre-fight media. So Nunes' fight is a little bit. It's in December. It's a while away yet, but I also think her fights tend to be discussed about on fight night, not really leading up to it because she's just a chill person.
But do you also think because Amanda Nunes just beats everyone, it's not really
well,
like...
of course, yeah. I mean, I was giving the politically nice answer, but yeah, sure. Like, who the fuck? Like, who's she fighting? I like Megan Anderson. I think that's the right fight, but when you have a dominant champion, until they get someone who's like a real rival, like Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen back in the day, they sort of start to stagnate in terms of attention. I think really like we're getting to the point now where Valentina Nunes 3 kind of needs to happen. Although I think Dana wants Valentina versus Zhang.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's a good fight.
Valentina versus Zhang Weili.
Yeah, but I think, like, if you look at the Joanna fight, I think Valentina could beat Zhang.
Oh yeah. I think so. But yeah, she's a bit bigger, isn't she? So I assume.
Yeah. So.
Will Ortega call out Max if he wins? Yeah, but if the winner of that fight's got the title shot, then surely there's no point in doing that.
I don't think Ortega's really a call-out kind of guy.
I think the winner of this will get the next title shot, though,
100%.
right? So
unless like it's if it was like a really sort of dull decision, which I don't see how it could be, and then if yours a beat, I would immediately try and get a fight booked ASAP to sort of get yourself a fresher dominant win and get yourself jump the line, which I think could happen. But I would assume that Zombie or Ortega are going to put an amazing fight. I mean, if Zombie wins, it's a no-brainer.
By the way, just so everyone knows, the same Mac Life guy, his name's Oscar. So
I was at Conor Khabib, yeah. Mac Life guy is basically how I've been known so far. Most fighters just point at me and go, Mac Life? I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
I don't mind.
Although, I mean, we get pointed at and called Raptors, so.
That's a bit better than Mac Life guy.
It's a bit better. Mac Life guy. That's like they did know your name, but they forgot it.
I actually don't mind. Do you know I met Diego Sanchez once and he was like, we met in 2011. I was like, definitely didn't, but okay.
Yeah, but he was probably having a dream or some sort. He met you in a dream.
I am the man of his dreams, yeah.
I've been having some crazy dreams. Jesus,
Withdrawals, is it?
Well, yeah.
I had a fucking dream. I was talking to Lene. I was like, I'm so obsessed about work. I'm like dreaming about work.
I had a weird dream last night that when I got back.
6 of them. You're in the middle.
When I got back from Fart Island, all my friends had got married.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
That is a weird.
And I was quite upset because I had missed all their weddings. It's a weird dream, isn't it?
I went to first of my group. My mates got married last year. It was a nice day. I was the best man. By the way, should I say that?
What? Don't know. If you're not sure about it, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. There's a good opening line for a best man speech. But
okay. Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it. I was just like, I prepared some lines, but the groom snorted them all.
It's a good one.
It's not bad. But yeah.
As grandma shakes her head in disappointment.
Actually, I remember the first time Pete told me about his missus. We were walking into a brothel in Prague.
Raptors were the smartest dinosaurs. Theoretically right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain size of a chicken, though. I guess it was one.
Ortega is either going to get slept or win by submission. My boys Bryce Mitchell got second. So Gillian Robertson, I'm sure you guys are, well, most of you guys are probably watching, but Gillian Robertson gets the win. Pretty dominant performance by the looks of it.
But the dominance that you showed in the transitions, you have to be very proud of. How much did you guys work on that in the small training?
Gillian, man.
Yeah, she seems pretty cool, isn't it? She's got a nervous little giggle though every time she's well, I just did it then. Every time she's interviewed, just a little there you go. Some cute little giggle. Yeah, Zombie I'd like to see Zombie get the title shot.
I think Zombie could beat Volkanovski. I think Volkanovski is one of those guys who you can really underestimate and then he just makes you look bad. And I could see him doing that to basically everyone. But I think Zombie is almost underrated, man. The guy's really good.
Yeah.
Ortega too.
I'd like to see Ortega, Holloway Zombie. I think that would be a pretty cool fight.
Huh? Holloway Zombie?
Yeah.
I would like to see Holloway Zombie. Ooh. But Holloway Zombie would be amazing too.
Yeah. Or Zombie Zombie.
It's a good division.
Yeah.
Good. I mean,
there's so many good matchups.
Yair Rodriguez is still in there as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yair. He's fighting. Well, he's meant to be fighting Zabit next.
Yeah, but it's just like that fight seems to just continue to pull out.
Also, Gamrot against Kutateladze. I think I got that right. Is up next. Gamrot was the only person who seemed pretty fired up yesterday at the weigh-ins. And
he had a trilogy with Norman Park, didn't he?
If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, where's his record? Yeah, 17-0, unbeaten.
Tag out.
Cameras. All good, man.
Yeah.
How was that?
Good.
Yeah. But I
was a bit worried at the first round, but after that it was it's all right.
But Gamrot's got an unbeaten record. He's actually 17-0 at the minute. So I think this will be a really good fight. just gonna nip outside for a sec. See you guys in a minute. Oi.
Quick Siggy indeed. I'm just checking things up onto the at Instagram, Raptors MMA. Right, boys. Have you got that with the paper with everyone's name?
It's in somewhere. Sorry, I mixed it up a little bit.
Oh right, you want to know what time the zombie fight starts? Probably in about three hours or so. Nice one, Riyadh Ali. Do it, brother. Hardy Warhead. It's in Leicester. It's a good gym. Jimmy Warhead. Absolute beast. Has many people been coming through?
No one.
No one come through. Right guys, we're going to cut this stream and we'll come back for the post-fight press conference. Hopefully we'll see Caitlin Chookagian and Korean Zombie. And Dana White. Fingers crossed we get Dana. But we'll be back soon. We're just going to crack on and which fight, Jimmy? Yes, Smoke Zone Ali. Same here. I think it's like 6:30 for us, bro. 6:30 in the morning. Good man, Ali. Good man. Hope to see you down there soon, brother.
So there's our featured bouts here for the prelims. Making the lovely red round one.
See you later, my dudes. Thank you so much for joining us again. Really, really appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be back soon, so keep an eye out. Thank you once again. We'll get that sorted as well, bro. We'll get Owen. We'll get Owen on there. Don't worry. We've got plans to come back. Full Reptile Radio. It will be coming back. It's going to be new and improved. A little bit more neater in how it's structured. But yeah, we'll be sound. Lots of love, everybody. Genuinely, really, really appreciate everyone being here. So thank you, man.
Really good work there.
And you saw Gamrot actually take that shot low on the leg. Normally, at